I'm in the home of SBA Administrator James Ryan, Director of Public Policy and Liaison James Ryan Hendrick. Jim, how are you? Better than I deserve, Blake. Jim, the Senate has attached sustainability for small business to welfare reform. What do you think is most likely going to happen? It's going to be dead in the water in the Senate if it passes. Even if it passes, it looks like President Clinton's going to veto it. Regardless. So you think that there's a chance that there is going to be a government shutdown? It's a big chance that they'll make some lame attempt in early October. That they know how to make a deal with congressional Republicans. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a weak and tepid attempt. And it's going to lead to the government shutdown. So to that extent, do you think Bob Dole is a formidable candidate for President of the United States? No, I'm not. The fact that he's going to allow this amendment, sustainability, small business to welfare reform instead of having it voted on by itself. We've had better look at having the Small Business Lending Enhancement Act of 1995 passed, which I also back. Does that in any way in part cover what you see as sustainability? No. Only allows for more lending. That in some ways could lead to a financial crisis later on. Well, Bill Clinton is too busy trying to be focused on foreign policy. What he really needs to be concerned with is domestic policy. So now to that end, he needs to focus more on the economy. He promised after the election of 94, he'd do what he could to fix the economy. 1995 has been one of the slowest years of economic growth. Would you consider running for president and as an independent if Bob Dole gets the nomination? Now, I have to talk that over with my wife and kids. My son, most likely, he'll back me up no matter what. It's my other two kids I worry about. And, of course, my wife. What would you change, say, if you were to run and win? My chances to run and win are going to be close to nil. But if I was, we would definitely make some amends to the economy. That would be my primary focus. But that's the thing that Bill Clinton can't seem to focus on. So then, you favor the Small Business Lending Enhancement Act. What do you think is a success in passing the Senate? It's bottled in committee right now, but I think there's a big chance that it could pass. Mr. President, Mr. Jim, one question also is, do you take any credit to the Drudge Report saying that perhaps you being away from your wife for so long might negate you as a candidacy for president? First of all, I'm not sure I trust Drudge just yet. Internet just come out. I know my share of bloggers from my kids' generation. I'm not sure how that new fandangle thing works yet. One thing I do know is this. Bill Clinton promises he'll do something about the economy. I think the only way he'll do that is if it's close to an election and he's trying to win more votes. So that's coming straight out of you. His foreign policy is no better than Bush. He hasn't addressed the economy the way he should. Part of it's because the Whitewater firestorm is still pretty high right now. So that's why I say what I say. Do you think they'll catch him with any of that? No, I'm afraid not. Sadly, I think that Hillary has covered her tracks. Thank you, Miss Jim. On behalf of CBNC's Night Shift, this is Blake Carter. This is the Blake Carter Show.